So we're here in London Heathrow. I've come from Dubai via Doha, straight to Heathrow. Got a little bit of a shoot going on, got a bit of a secret. But no, we're here, man. Really, really good trip. I'm a little bit jaded, a little bit tired, but first and foremost, before I get onto what I'm really going to talk about, make sure you get on the channel and you can look at the Real Ferdinand presents from yesterday. We touch on Dembele, how his form's been really impressive this year. Raheem Sterling's situation, we touch on that. Who else we touch on? Bruno Fernandes, if he was offered £100 million, would you sell him? Every day I wake up, I'd say something different. What a player. Yeah, and much more. And also, do not forget, I told you on the show on Monday, keep your notifications on. If you're not subscribed, make sure you do, because we've got an interview with Wayne Rooney dropping tomorrow, guys. Wednesday. What time? 4 o'clock, 4 p.m. on the channel. Tell a friend, tell everyone. It's going to be an unbelievable interview. And you know what? We've got another one. I done another one the other day. It's in the pipeline. From the same part of the world. Wears a different colour shirt. Get in the comments, let me know you think it is. Unbelievable interview. Anyway, what are we here for? Ousmane Dembélé, the Ballon d'Or winner. This is the morning after. What an achievement, man. What an achievement for someone like him. Do you know what? I would have been happy with Lamine Yamal winning it. Ousmane Dembélé. But Dembele's story, Dembele's journey is what I want to kind of touch on, is what I want to draw your attention to. The Ballon d'Or's there. I've seen it. I've been around it. Michael Owen. If you haven't seen that interview, we had it right next to me. I've seen it and touched it. It's heavy. I've felt it. All right? Only a few of us on the planet have done that. I've not won it though. But it's the journey. And I want to talk about his journey from a teenage prodigy, a precocious talent, to winning the Ballon d'Or. This is a story of belief, of resilience, of hard work, of self-awareness at times, and learning. So let's take it back to the beginning, the early promise. I mean, like, he gets a transfer to Borussia Dortmund. I think it's for about £35 million, I think it was, or 30 million, 40 million pounds, something like that. Anyway, he goes there and his talent, his performances match the hype completely. Everyone and their dog was talking about Dembele. This kid, could he be the one who is now going to be, from this generation of players, taking on the mantle from the likes of Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo? Is this the new wave? He's one of the guys, the 3 or 4 guys at the next wave, the next generation to take it on. And he was doing that well, and he was that highly thought of that Barcelona forked out 140+ million euros for this kid. And everyone sits up and goes, well, I can see why. And if you don't understand or don't know, get on YouTube and watch his clips at Dortmund. The guy was doing ridiculous stuff. You don't even know. If you ask Ousmane Dembele what footed he is, he'd say, I don't know. He'd look at you like that. I'm not sure. He was a joke. He is a joke. And just the way he glides past people, the way he was just sitting people down, the trickery, the assists, the goals. And he goes to Barcelona, and you get onto that chapter of his career, and it was a struggle, man. And it was down to injuries, which then leads to a lack of confidence, which then leads to a lack of form. And that inconsistency then it breeds negativity in the press through frustration, because it's a huge amount of money being spent, and Barcelona ain't getting their pound of flesh. They're not getting their rewards from an outlay of that magnitude. And so the media start coming into the game, and they start picking, and they start looking for things, and there's rumours now coming out of the club that he's not on time, or he's concentrating on other things other than football, and he's got injuries. Why has he got injuries? Is he playing computer games too much? All of these rumours that start going, is he a good guy? No, Barcelona want him. He misses that chance against Liverpool, and everyone's saying he's got to go. He was down in these moments, man, because you got to understand, if you're a teenage prodigy and everyone's always spoken about you in glowing terms as going to be one of the greats, one of the best, and then it goes wrong, you're not used to that. So anyone in any walk of life, when something happens that's a bit different to what you're used to, and there's a lot of negativity attached to it, ain't a nice place to be. And I'll take you forward to his speech when he won the Ballon d'Or, when he mentioned his mum, his agent, his best friend, and he started getting emotional. These are the moments where these people have to stand up, and their loyalty, their commitment to the cause is then the questions are answered. Have you got the right people around you? Ain't when you're going well, it's when it's bad. And those tears and that emotion that I saw when he accepted the award yesterday was about these moments. Not when it's been going well, it's about when he's been injured, when people are questioning his professionalism, questioning, is he going to get back to it? And he could quite easily have just faded away and been an insignificant footballer post-Barcelona, because I've seen many players who've had hype, who've been billed as the next best thing, and it doesn't go to plan, and they get vilified and they get treated badly in the media and questioned every part of their life, and they can't hack it. They ain't got the strength, the resilience, the willpower, the mindset to get back, and they fade away. And the media character assassination of Dembele, I thought was outrageous. I thought it was harsh. I thought it was disgraceful. Yeah, you can label someone immature and maybe not serious enough, etc. But I think he went beyond that, and they actually they built a caricature of him based on what they're hearing and what they're thinking, not actually what they know. And so, could he come back? And he went back to his home in Paris, and went back to PSG. I think they bought him for 50 million euros. And this is where he found himself. And so you've got to remember, he's played with Messi. He's played with Lewandowski. Then he goes to Paris Saint-Germain. He's got Mbappe there. Superstar players, generational talents around him. So he sees what it takes. But maybe it wasn't his time to become that yet, up to getting to Paris Saint-Germain. So his first season doesn't do well. Does all right. But I think he's learned from playing with those players, having the negative experience, and then it all comes together. Sometimes there's a moment in your life where it comes together, and it's just about maturing at the right time. And some mature at 16, some mature at 21, some mature at 30, some don't mature. But he's matured. I think it's all about timing as well. He got to Paris Saint-Germain, and there was a changing of the guard. They sell Mbappe. And then all of a sudden, Luis Enrique comes in. You have to be lucky sometimes to be able to fall into the arms of a manager who's going to take care of you, who's going to understand you, who's going to put demands on you, who's going to say to you, listen, I need this from you now. And it might be foreign to what you've ever experienced. No manager's ever asked me to do this. This is the serious talent. This is the maverick. This is the guy with the skills to pay the bills. He don't get asked to run. He don't get asked to work hard. He don't get asked to make the most kind of significant part of his game be in the starting blocks like Usain Bolt, getting ready to press. The protagonist, the first port of call when it comes to pressing. The new symbol of Paris Saint-Germain is about hard work, is about graft, is about resilience, is about character, personality. Everything before a ball's kicked. Everything before a ball's kicked had to be fire, had to be on point. And it was about running hard. It was about when you're chasing the goalkeeper down, it's not ambling, it's not just jogging there. It's sprinting like your life depends on it. And that was the symbol of this Paris Saint-Germain team. And Dembele was the first guy that you thought of when you think about that. They all do it. But if I go, who's the one who immediately comes to mind when I'm thinking chasing, harrying, pestering, running down the opponents, he's the first name I think of. That body language that has been demanded from him by Luis Enrique is that I was like, whoa. For a player like this now to kind of be recognised as somebody who works hard, who grafts, who grinds, but has the talent as well. When you get that combination right, you become unstoppable. And that's when you pick up Ballon d'Ors. That's when you get hailed as one of the greatest and one of the best. And to see the reaction online from players, but also from kids and fans. I saw a group of young kids in Paris. It was like Paris Saint-Germain had won a Champions League again, but this was Ballon d'Or night, Dembele winning it. It was just a real refreshing way to see football appreciated. Talent, skills, goals, assists, underpinned by resilience, hard work, and sacrifice. Congratulations, Mr. Dembele, Ballon d'Or.